Hello and welcome to Fortune Booking for the Same Junkies, brought to you by the Same Junkies of Media. I am the champion for it's been a good while since I think it was No Mercy. Tony, you've never had the title. How you been, Jobber?
Actually, that was my title. First off,
It
right.
was your title. You never won this.
I felt like I just looked like a placeholder champion. No. I did. I won it. SummerSlam. Shut up. It was mine.
SummerSlam. And then I got the belt from you.
Let's get this right. This is Clash of Champions. This is SmackDown. You know it better. And
yes.
I'm not a jobber. I'm just having a streak of bad luck. Oh, I'm having a streak of bad luck, like, Barry Horowitz. I'm going to get my win.
Are you now?
Now.
You're going to get
our other co-host, James Belknap, is currently in the facility, and he'll be back in a minute.
He's in the facility. He's back now.
There he is.
So,
back to the facility.
James Belknap has evolved from jobber to now contender. He is the biggest threat to this title. Tony's.
Tony's now the jobber.
Yeah, he is the jobber.
Three in a row. I have 3 losses, but not in a row right now.
Well, and we both have to do a punishment the next time we see each other.
Yeah.
Which will probably be Royal Rumble.
I know, exactly. Huh.
Oh, James. Oh. I think he's woken. I think James is woken now.
I swear. Okay, first off, let's just start with that real quick. When I immediately saw that the woken Matt Hardy, I immediately thought of James because I had seen that face somewhere.
While my other 2 people are losing their minds, this is a Clash of Champions.
People lose their minds if they watch that 10-hour.
No.
Whoever works at WWE, they obviously employed somebody who knows memes.
Now, this is the Clash of Champions pay-per-view by SmackDown Fortune Booking, where we do predictions. We try and predict the future and our good fortunes. Normally, I wouldn't start with the pre-show, but this pre-show match is kind of important. Kind of. Since there's only 7 matches on the card, okay?
Why do you say
Are we ready?
Why do you say
because it's Zack Ryder versus Mojo Rawley.
We don't stay hype.
They break up. The Hype Brothers are officially broken up, and now they're having the storyline of that happen on the pre-show.
Also, fun fact, it has been 10 years since the Edgeheads were a thing.
Oh my goodness. That goes back. But I'm going to start off with, I have Mojo Rawley winning this match. There's absolutely no reason for Zack Ryder to win this match. Mojo has the better talent. He won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It makes more sense for me to have Mojo winning this match, and thus maybe continue the feud or ending it right then and there.
Because I'm not very familiar with SmackDown, I am going to say Mojo because I think that's just momentum. So,
James?
Sorry. I had to do Zack Ryder's entrance. If they don't do anything for Mojo, there's nothing left for Mojo. It's going to be a significant jobberville for him. They're not doing anything with Zack, and the only reason why you would do a heel turn like this is to pump somebody up.
Yes.
I mean, what the heck? He did all that work for Gronk, and what'd you do to repay him?
He got the Battle Royal, but he hasn't done anything, so it screams Mojo. He's up to doing something. As long as he doesn't get hurt like Cass did.
Oh, geez, don't bring that up.
So, James, who do you have?
no, 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 no.
I'm gonna say Mojo. You're gonna
Sorry,
say Mojo?
there's a bad man on my shoulder right now.
Oh my
Um,
god.
but Mojo on this one.
Next up, we have Breezango, Fashion Police themselves. They have challenged the Bludgeon Brothers, Harper and Rowan, to a tag team match.
Wait, What?
I mean, apparently during an episode of Fashion Files, the Breezango have challenged the Bludgeon Brothers to a match at Clash of Champions.
Uh,
To be the Bludgeon Brothers.
I'm going to give it to Harper and Rowan.
Bludgeon Brothers. I mean, apparently the Bludgeon Brothers have been really killing it. They've been beating up on some jobbers, and they've been looking pretty
good.
They've been so good that now Fashion Files are an online exclusive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only an online exclusive.
That's how much they beat up on
That's sad. That's sad. I gotta say Bludgeon Brothers.
Because that's one of the best parts of SmackDown. I'm sorry, it was.
Yeah, I'm kind of tuned out of SmackDown due to that choice. I mean, you gave me 5 minutes worth of fun right there, and you took it away.
I mean, they took away a lot of things, but we just gotta move on. But yeah, we all say Bludgeon Brothers.
Let's talk smack about that.
Dang it, James. We all say Bludgeon
Champions on Sunday.
Next up, the first title match. AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal with the Singh brothers.
That shouldn't be the first title match, but okay.
I mean, it's one of them. It's the first title match we're going to do our predictions on, okay?
All right, AJ.
AJ? And what? James?
I'm kind of torn because there's been talks about another jobbers helping out Jinder Mahal.
He's with the Singh brothers, but he's still with the Singh brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he beat up the Singh brothers, and apparently he's back with them. But something tells me one of two things: AJ's going to win it, and Jinder's going to beat up the Singh brothers, and possibly someone's joining Jinder on the follow-up show. That could be something. It's pretty much just. I think that would bring up some other NXT stars if they have to do that.
Ooh.
If I think that would be the best solution is to bring that up and eventually they turn heel against Jinder. That'll be a nice little boost for Jinder to have a title, go for the title, and then get leapfrogged.
I can see that
because it's better than just going to Jobberville.
Because that's where if Jinder needs that title to stay out of Jobberville. If he doesn't get it, he's nothing. But the title looks so much better on AJ Styles. So just off of that, I'm saying AJ.
I mean,
AJ.
AJ, because I think it's going to be him and Nakamura.
Three matches in, and we're all on agreement. But maybe this one could have some differences. We have a triple threat for the United States Championship. Baron Corbin versus Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. Gentlemen, who do you have and why?
I'm going to let y'all go first. Shoot.
James?
Corbin with Ziggler taking the pin.
I'm going to... Tony?
Sadly, I'm in exact agreement.
God. 4 matches in, we're totally in agreement because it's too soon for Bobby. There's no reason for Ziggler. This would make Corbin look strong, so I gotta say Corbin. Wow.
Look. Okay, first off, to me, it feels like it's too early.
It's way too early to put it on Bobby.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So, how many faces have titles right now?
Okay, Styles is a face. Charlotte's a face. Usos are in between their faces. So Corbin's the only heel. He's the only big-time heel champion.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep it on him.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Charlotte Flair versus Natalya for the Women's Championship in a lumberjack match.
Lumberjill?
No, they said lumberjack. They said lumberjack.
No, they should be calling it lumberjill. But
It's a lumberjack match, and most of the lumberjacks are all heels.
What I find funny, it's not the fact that everybody's heel. It's the Riot Squad, and then everybody else.
Yes, Riot Squad, and yeah, pretty much everyone else.
But
this
okay, here's my pick. My pick is Charlotte retains. There's chaos outside the ring.
Yeah,
Carmella cashes in.
This screams Carmella's cashing in.
Mm-hmm.
This match just screams it to me.
Did we all just agree upon each other? Again?
Sadly, yeah.
It screams It screams title cash.
There's no real reason to do a lumberjill match if it's not a cash-in.
Yeah, especially with the new girls coming up, and I'm guaranteeing they're going to do something different before Mania.
I'll guarantee you to do something different before the year's end.
Exactly. And Merry Christmas to Carmella.
Indeed, but okay, Charlotte Flair, we all say is retaining in the actual match, and is all of our bold predictions going to be Carmella's cashing in on this one?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Wow, total disappointment. So, next up, we have a fatal four-way tag team match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
Now,
we have this one
is going to be, I'm going to guarantee that.
The Usos going in as champs against the New Day, American Alpha 2.0, Benjamin and Gable, and Rusev Day and English. Rusev and Aiden English.
You said Usos, New Day, Rusev and English.
And American Alpha 2.0.
Gable.
It's Usos, New Day, Benjables, Rusev Day.
Yes.
I like that one. I'm just going to go out on a limb. You know, I usually mess up with these. I'm going to say the New Day.
Why? Why? I want to hear why. Why would the New Day win this?
I don't know. Somebody needs to pick something different. Jeez, come on, let me do that.
See, I'm torn right now between Benjables and Usos.
Ugh.
I mean, if it wasn't for New Day, I was going to choose Rusev Day.
Yeah, Rusev Day is because of the lack of good tag teams right now. Bludgeon Brothers are going up there, but it's way too early for that.
And Jesus, Rusev Day. Rusev and English are hilarious.
Now, here's the thing. If Rusev Day wins, they're going to lose it on the follow-up SmackDown.
Oh, yeah.
That's the hard part. They're willing to do stuff like that. And is there any... But I also reserved one swerve a night. And the one swerve is already the title. I mean, the cash-in, so...
And at least we get a change, during the thing.
So Tony says New Day. James, who do you have?
Usos.
I gotta say Usos. I gotta say Usos because
there's a chance I'll change the Rusev Day.
If anything, I would have changed to Benjamin and Gable because they could use the belts. New Day, there's no reason for them to get the belts. Rusev Day, I would laugh. I would be hilariously surprised. Pleasantly surprised if they got it.
Imagine that belt around Rusev and then being carried in hand by Aiden English singing it's Rusev Day.
That would be great.
And think about the Facebook exclusive show that just got announced, Mixed Match Challenge. Imagine Rusev tagging with Lana.
Actually, hold on. Let me look up something real quick. I forgot about that. I might make a change somewhere. It's called Mixed Match Challenge.
Yes, it starts on January 16th and is a 3-month tournament of sorts. And there's 8 women from 8 8 men and women from Raw. 8 women, 8 men, and 8 men and women from SmackDown. 8 men, 8 women.
I just noticed something from the Mixed Match Challenge graphics.
Mm.
Charlotte and Sami Zayn are in this.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that they'll put champions on this.
Alexa Bliss is in this.
And the next pay-per-view for that is at Royal Rumble.
Her face is not on the original.
Oh no, she's in there. They've already announced the participants.
Oh, so Alexa.
I'm going to say there's probably going to be a team of Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman.
I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But we'll get back to that after the predictions.
Yeah, we have one last match, the main event.
Oh, that's where this is going to get funky.
You know what? I'm going to go different on here. You said Usos. I'm going to go different, and I'm going to go Benjables in this one.
Okay.
Hey, on this match, though, y'all want to do a lockdown on this one. Lock up your picks. No changes for this one. You can change do your one change on the other ones. But this one, just to make sure we can guarantee something.
Okay. This match is Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn with not one but 2 special guest referees of Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan. And also, if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn lose, they will be fired from WWE.
But Jeffrey, just make sure last picks that we made locked up because
I'm saying
my pick's locked up.
I'm saying the Usos. Yeah.
And I'm looking with Benjables. All right, now let's get to this. Remember,
this is going to be.
I saw Sami Zayn on the graphic, but the only thing I could say that makes that change is the chance that they said from WWE, but that's only from SmackDown. If they lose,
they have the Raw team too. So Kevin Owens is not involved. They've announced the Raw team.
No, but I'm saying is there's a chance that if that graphic is just fake and whatever, because you know how they did that a few times. If that graphic is fake, then if they lose, then they would be putting Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on Raw if they allow that loss to happen, which eventually would lead to Daniel Bryan getting mad because something happened during the match and then leading on to whatever's going on with Shane McMahon. Mm-hmm. But also, I think that there's going to be, at one point, a double pin. 1, 2, 3. All of a sudden, both referees are trying to call it. The bell ringer's sitting there like, I don't know what's going on. And eventually, it will lead to Shane turning heel. I betcha Daniel Bryan's going to do something. Let's put it this way. There's a chance that there's going to be some yes kicks.
I wouldn't doubt if there was a coast to coast.
Something. Because there's going to be I think the referees are going to be having their own brawl. My conclusion is it's gonna there's 2 things I want to do. I don't know how we're gonna say this. No contest. Because the referees were fighting. Mm-hmm. Or Owens and Zayn. Via count out, something stupid. Or Daniel Bryan.
I'm gonna Okay. Now, with everything happening, I'm listening and I'm,
remember, this is the main event also.
Yeah. I'm going to say, sadly, it's probably going to be Owens and Zayn. Now, would I like it if, somehow they got fired and ended up on Raw? Oh, yes. Because that would build another storyline for Mania. But realistically, I see Shane versus Bryan at WrestleMania.
I think we all do. I think everyone does.
Ooh.
We get our fix of a Daniel Bryan match.
Eh,
Yes.
it's pretty much what's going to be is going to be just fan fiction. Not fan fiction. Fan service, pretty much.
Exactly.
My thing is, we mostly agreed on most of this pay-per-view. That just shows how bad. We only disagreed on like one thing, and that's the tag team.
You agreed to the final tag team match?
I agree that I say my thing is I say it's going to be Owens and Zayn. You keep them on SmackDown. If they lose them on Raw, then that's less talent on SmackDown. Something crazy is going to happen in that tag team match, and I cannot wait. Also, there's no way you have Nakamura take it.
No, Randy Orton somehow takes the pin.
It's probably going to be a messed up RKO to a pop-up powerbomb after a failed haluva. I think it's going to set up to a RKO. All of a sudden, dodges a haluva kick that was coming out of nowhere. And as he finishes up and he does this whole gets set up for a pop-up powerbomb. One of those, that, or he does his whole roll-up thing. Yeah, I'm about to do my RKOs. Sami Zayn hits him with a haluva kick that leads up to it. Either way, it pop-up powerbomb for the win.
Yeah.
Because setting up to a haluva kick is much tougher. Very similar to how going from a dirty deeds to a knee is much tougher than doing knee to dirty deeds. It's easier to go haluva kick to pop-up powerbomb.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
But
then.
What is the screwy thing that is going to happen? I think it's going to be double. It's going to be a double pin argument and heel turn.
You say by Shane, I say by Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I'm with Jeffrey. I feel like it's going to be on the Daniel Bryan side.
Well, when I mean turning heel, what I mean is, obviously Shane's going to be arguing, and he probably is going to go, I override you because I'm commissioner. And Daniel just has enough. Pretty much, Daniel has gone over the edge.
And what I find even weirder is like, if you look at like the whole month before, like the whole build up to Survivor Series, who was acting more as a heel? Kurt or Shane?
Shane.
Obviously. So I think they've been actually building this up for a while.
The disagreement between Daniel Bryan and Shane has been building. So, with that being said, what is the punishment for Clash of Champions? If I lose, I got to do a hot wing challenge. But for you two?
That's automatic, yeah, for you. For you, it's hot wing challenge.
For you two?
I don't know.
You're clashing with champions.
Yeah. What? Not hitting. You're not going to hit me with a chair. That's for sure.
I wouldn't ask you to.
Chair is more reserved for other stipulations like Extreme Rules, TLC. Heck, we can even do that for Elimination Chamber.
Okay. I just thought of something. You think champion, you think royalty, you think kissing the foot of the champion.
Kissing the bare foot of the champion.
The what?
The bare foot of a champion.
No, that was my thinking. Yeah.
But if I lose, it's gonna be hot wing challenge regardless.
Jeffrey, I swear to God, if you win and you don't clean your freaking feet,
I'll hit him.
Jesus, I will slap you harder than Bret Hart slapped Jerry Lawler.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry for for me, I'm being Catholic, so I'll wash my feet.
Yes.
Don't worry about me, Tony.
I worry about you sometimes. So.
Yeah, sure. All right,
So, is there
then.
any
That
topics
is.
that we need to hit on from other shows, real quick? Just had a
Okay,
thought.
I got nothing.
Actually, I honestly did not watch NXT this week.
I mean,
I watched highlights, which was they had the more matchups for qualifying for the Fatal 4-Way for the number one contendership to the NXT title, which included Aleister Black versus Adam Cole.
Which
really?
I'm glad with the result that they went with.
What was the result?
Of course, Aleister won because keep him strong.
Yes, on that I agree.
Now, the whole show, and they also announced that Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades, and also one of Ronda Rousey's best friends, will be debuting soon on NXT.
The Queen of Spades?
The Queen of Spades.
Wow.
All right, so two
That's
quick things. One, it's actually very, very good how they're playing the Roman Reigns Intercontinental Championship. It's a lot better
He's
than the
getting
U.S.
old.
Championship.
I think the coolest thing about that was the fact that that match was A+, and that should have been the main event.
That should have been the main event. Looking up hold on, A+, yeah. The three sites I looked at, they all A+ that. I'm very much impressed on that. Number two, still no answer to how you doing. But but if you ask Rich Swann, obviously it's not doing all right.
Idiot.
Okay. Did he get arrested for domestic violence?
Yes. And he's an indefinite suspension from the WWE.
Yeah. It's not looking good for him.
And there's multiple witnesses. So it's one thing if there's just as him and his wife, multiple witnesses. He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
Goodbye, sayonara. They don't take kindly to this.
The question is, he couldn't handle this.
Oh,
jeez. R.I.P. Another cruiserweight bites the dust.
Can you handle it? You can't. No, you can't.
I am very. They're not doing anything with making Balor Club right now, but when Finn Balor's facing off against the Miz Taraj, and then when Miz comes back from filming the Marine 6, which, good lordy, after Marine 5, I don't know how they can top it off.
Put Bo, Kurt, and any other diva in there, and then add maybe Braun Strowman too.
No, storyline wise, they do they put it in the bad location, but excluding that, continuity wise, they did pretty dang good job for a lot of things, storyline wise, for the Marine 5. But it's going to be tough to just continue that. The bad man, no.
Tell that to the Fast and Furious franchise.
Fast and Furious needs to learn a little more.
By the way, Jeffrey, a friend of ours still owes me some food from taking him to see Fast 7.
We'll talk about that off air, okay?
But Finn Balor, if they don't make Balor Club, they're wasting time at this point.
Or get him a title shot.
What are they doing with Gallows and Anderson?
Wasting him
at this point. Probably using them for creative at this point to set up Balor Club.
Because I know I saw they have a new shirt called with Nerdometer.
Mm-hmm.
Nerd.
Yeah, I can see.
Also, I've heard 2 straight weeks of podcasts with those two and Steve Austin.
which they were at one point looking like they were going to leave.
It did look like that for a minute.
But I think that kind of changed for them. Not the same for Dolph Ziggler, but then again, Vince McMahon sees Finn Balor like Dolph Ziggler.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it
Finn
for me?
Balor is 10 times better.
If he's not Demon, he lacks a little bit of a luster because at this let's be honest about Finn Balor for a second. Without the Demon form, we got a slightly athletic small guy. That's pretty much a whole division right there. Charisma wise, he's a little better than some of that division. So you break it down without the Demon mode, without the charisma of being the Demon creative.
Yeah.
He is another Dolph Ziggler, fish in a barrel.
Yeah. And
right to my heart.
To me, the best thing going on in wrestling right now is clearly in New Japan right now. Alpha versus Omega. Jericho versus Kenny Omega.
Which, God, Jericho was behind that booking the whole time.
God, he was. And it's so good. It's so good.
Alpha versus Omega, he's playing the GOAT thing like crazy. He's like, oh, yeah.
And what's insane is he's playing the heel. He's playing a hard heel.
Yeah, he's not playing the normal, facious heel like he can do in WWE. He's doing the real deal heel.
Yeah, like he's flipping off the audience. He's actually cursing at the audience.
There's a lot of work being done. I mean, shoot, was that guy in a stretcher for real or was it a work?
Are you talking about Don Callis?
Yeah.
Yes, Cyrus actually ended up on the stretcher and actually left.
Was that a work or was that?
Yeah, of course it was a work. No, it was a work because simply Don is one of Chris Jericho's best friends for 25 years. He's going to play the role.
Making sure it wasn't an accidental, not a shoot, but just a botch that turned into.
No, because what happened, I know you saw it. What happened?
I saw most of it, but
did you actually did you get the English or the Japanese?
I got the Japanese one.
Okay, in English, Don Callis and Kevin Kelly are the announce team for the English broadcast in New Japan. When Chris Jericho came to the ring and started attacking Kenny, Don actually left the broadcast table and went to go check on Kenny. And with Jericho and Don having history, he asked, "What the hell are you doing?" And then he code breakers the crap out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating.
Because, and you never know, with the code breaker, there is ways you can botch that by accident.
Yeah. No, but he's fine. He's fine. It was just a well played out story.
Because
well played out.
I think also the reason why I'm kind of about that because of Shazier. Because it was a hit that looked like it wasn't, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I feel the same. I felt like, okay, is there a chance that he's actually hurt when we didn't know? Mm-hmm. That's what I was trying to make sure also.
No, yeah. Don is completely fine, for sure.
Okay, because Shazier kind of threw everything off when it comes to injuries. Because Shazier didn't know
the way he got hit, yeah.
But, you have this whole scenario with, what am I hearing in the background? Never mind. What I'm alluding to is pretty much it's a 1980s style trying to be heel, attacking from out of nowhere. Scenarios trying to make it where I don't care about anybody else other than fulfilling my need, and my need is to take out the Omega.
I mean, you've said it before, and it might be proven that Jericho is the GOAT for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
He can play so many roles and not move into so many things. He can get almost anything over. Heck, he got a freaking list over with the fans of WWE.
He got the word over.
By the way,
he got the word stupid idiot.
He's still wearing the scarf.
Phrase, stupid idiot.
You stupid idiot.
And
he
one
got
of the best overall performers of all time.
puts a jacket over, puts a scarf
a
over,
scarf.
Exactly.
puts multiple kinds of entrances over, puts Christmas lights over.
Mhm.
Somehow,
you know what happens?
he's getting his own music over.
Changes his music to different little variations, and people enjoy every single iteration pretty much. I
I'm
say
not
pretty
even
much
gonna
there
lie.
is one I do not like.
His latest album was actually pretty good too.
There's something, if you have it, you have it. And Chris Jericho, he's got it. He's got everything.
Yeah, Jim Johnson got it. Wait, what?
Oh.
Hey. Let that, I mean, that was sad. I wanted to cry.
And think about this. 2 Canadians from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada are going to be in a headlining match. Not the headliner, but in a headlining match at the Wrestle Kingdom 12, where they don't really like to have that happen ever.
So, hey, when you got it, you got it.
2 Gaijins.
When is that boat
2 Gaijins.
escapade? Aren't they having people wrestle on a boat?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, Chris Jericho's the Cruise of Jericho, yes.
When is that happening?
That is happening, I think, sometime next summer. And I know Ring of Honor will actually be having tapings on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. A cruise ship with wrestling. Sounds like a dream come true for you, right, James?
Well, think about this. Tribute to the Troops this week was on a naval ship this week.
How many people went top rope? Because something tells me if people who aren't too establishedly balanced, top ropes is tricky on a boat.
It's going to be moist.
Well, not in that aspect. More of the rocking. Imagine being higher up on something that you can't balance too well on, and then you have to jump off of it.
Point. That's a good point.
Oh, jeez. Did AJ Styles participate in this one? Did he do a phenomenal forearm?
Oh God!
Imagine you can decelerate or accelerate your launch from a rock of the boat.
Woo-wee.
Oh, no. Like you're jumping
up
and then you're like, oh.
He sets up, he jumps, and as he's pushing off the rope for a little bounce, that rock just happens a little more. All of a sudden, whoever you're going against might need to jump up a little bit.
Oh, good Lord.
I wonder what it's like to be on the top rope, or even doing a coast to coast Shane or Xavier Woods style with a boat rocking like that. Like Undertaker doing
nope, not
old school.
Oh God, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's some racking happening there. We ain't talking about barbecue either.
That's a good point.
Well, that is it for the fantasy booking of Clash of Champions. I have nothing more to add. We've done it. We agree on everything except for one match. That's kind of disappointing. We have a little bit more disagreement, but apparently WWE booking has gotten so bad and so lazy that we have to agree. Well, my 2 other co-hosts decided to be woken now. I am going to be the champion, Jeffrey Burtis. And hopefully WWE do not F this up. I've been wanting this for so long. Let Matt Hardy do his thing. Peace be upon you and subscribe. Gentlemen, closing thoughts?
Like this video. Subscribe. Comment. We welcome your feedback. We welcome anything we could fix. So
even if it takes a month later.
Literally.
We're trying, man. We're trying. This is Jeff Curtis of the State Junkies Media signing off for Crazy.
Whoa, James, do your stick.
Oh yeah.
To comment is very delightful, especially if you like.
God.
Especially if you like our video. But if you dislike our video, I sentence you to deletion.
Oh my
Delete!
god.
Delete! Delete!
I'm gonna
Delete!
lose my mind.
The
This is,
70th.
oh god.
Ah.
This is, we're signing out now.